Welcome back. It's nice to see you. Today we are going to talk about how to deal with emotional blackmailers. In the last two parts, we've talked about stages of emotional blackmail and also the character traits and tactics that emotional blackmailers use. So today, how do we deal with this emotional blackmail? How do we counter attack it? If you feel you are on a receiving end of emotional blackmail, there are a few things that you can do so that you respond in a productive way. You don't have to respond in a negative way. Well, emotional blackmail is something that is learned, and most people learn it either from their parents, from their siblings, from their bosses, or even from their partners. And it becomes a cycle. So the first thing that you need to do is recognize what blackmail is not. Sometimes it's blackmail, sometimes it's not. So how is it not blackmail? One thing you need to recognize that some people may be genuine. Your loved one could be genuine. But how do you realize it's emotional blackmail? Well, it's only a blackmail when it involves pressure, it involves threats, and an attempt to control you. But when it's just a normal request, it could not be blackmail. So realize the difference between a normal request and a blackmail. A blackmail involves threat, pressure, and an attempt to control you. Know your triggers. Most blackmailers use things, they know how to push a button, and they know which button if they push will make you do what they want. For instance, if you're that person who fears arguing in public, or you fear any type of embarrassment, if you're in a public space, a blackmailer would want to do that thing that they know will really trigger your emotions, will really push you to do what they want. So the first thing you need to do is take your power back. And how do you do it? Know your triggers, know what triggers you, and use it to your own advantage. For instance, if you've fallen out of love with a partner, and maybe you had sent them some photos and they want to use those photos against you, you know what? Most people, what do? You be the first to send the photos. You make it public, and then they'll have nothing to say. So take your power back. Know your triggers and know how to use them for your own benefit and not for the benefit of any blackmailer. Have a power statement. Always tell yourself that if I'm put into pressure to do something that I don't want, I won't do it. And you keep on repeating it. I won't do it. I can't do this. When you master that power statement in you, when somebody tries to manipulate you, you'll have enough emotional strength and emotional power to stop it, because you'll tell yourself, I can't do it, I won't do it, and you know that you won't do it, and you will never do it. So ensure you always have a power statement within you, and it is something that you always stand by and stand for. Keep calm. When a blackmailer wants you to do something, they'll put pressure on you. But what you need to do when they tell you to do something, talk to them and tell them, you know what? I need time to think over it. They may pressure you, but stick to your ground. No, I've told you I need time to think over it. When you take time to think over what they're telling you, you'll make the right decision. But when they pressure you and you give in to what they want you to do, you may later on regret. So learn to keep quiet, be calm, stall, take some time to think over what they're telling you, and then you give them a response. Most of the time they may not give you that period to think, because they want to put pressure on you and you make decisions hastily so that they gain. But you know what? Learn to be calm. Just stay calm. Think about everything they're telling you and make the right decision. Don't give in to their pressure. At the end of the day, these blackmailers are human beings like us. What you can do, you can empathize with them. You can talk to them, because sometimes all they need is a listening ear and somebody to listen to them. For instance, you can tell them, I don't understand why you're frustrated, because I've told you I'm not able to support you in this way. Please make me understand where your anger is coming from. When you talk to them and you try to make them feel like you want to understand them more, they may change their behavior, or they may have that free space with you to talk about their frustrations, and they may even change their mind and their behaviors. Yeah, I know somebody is wondering, what if these people say that they want to harm themselves, they want to hurt themselves because you're not giving them what they want? But one thing is clear: no matter how much you love somebody, no matter how much you care for somebody, you're only responsible for your actions. You cannot make choices for them. If that is what they choose to do, then that's up to them. You can only do what you are able to, and you don't have to feel guilty or feel bad about it. There you've had it. We have come to an end of our 3 parts of emotional blackmail. I hope it has helped you. If there's anything that I've left out, any way that you're as a person you've dealt with emotional blackmail, please drop it on the comment section below. Until next time, thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and share this video with as many people as you know, especially those who are in abusive relationships or those who have been emotionally abused and they don't know how to get out of this. Share this video with them so that they can learn and be good people. Until next time.